the Villar Center 2014 and 15 Broadway Musical and Theater Attractions Series, sponsored by the Beaver Creek Property Owners Association. Hi, Kris Sabel here with the Villar Performing Arts Center. I've got a sneak peek of our upcoming Broadway musical and theater attractions for the 2014 and 15 winter season. This winter we have 7 diverse performances that I'm very excited to bring to our community. After you've taken this sneak peek with me, I hope you'll join us this winter at the theater. I hear this over and over again from our audiences. I saw this show in New York, I saw this show in Vegas, but it was the best when I saw it at the Villar Center. We kick off the series with 100 Years of Broadway during the holiday season. 100 Years of Broadway is one of the most popular shows we've ever had. Audiences keep saying, will you bring the show back? I loved it, those guys were great. Well, we are bringing it back. This year we're calling it 101 Years of Broadway, but it still includes 5 incredible Broadway performers singing your favorite songs from the shows that made them famous. I've Got a Little Twist is a musical review by the New York Gilbert and Sullivan Players. I love Gilbert and Sullivan. For years when I did musical theater, we always included a Gilbert and Sullivan show. The Pirates of Penzance, the Mikado, the Gondoliers, and it was always one of the most popular shows in the entire summer season. I think people relate to Gilbert and Sullivan because they maybe grew up singing it at their church or in their high school, or they've seen the movies of the musicals, but they do love that musical. I've Got a Little Twist celebrates how the music of Gilbert and Sullivan relates to the Broadway musical. Life is a cabaret, and so is this show. And as we all know, it's always a little more entertaining when you add a little twist. We continue our celebration of great music and great voices with great voices from Broadway to opera. If you've loved some of those great shows that you've seen on PBS, like Andre Rieu or Andrew Bocelli or the Three Tenors, this is that kind of show, but instead of being in a huge stadium, it's in the Villar Center, and it's going to celebrate all those great songs. Our next show is Peter and the Starcatcher. This is a recent Broadway success. It actually won 5 Tony Awards. Before Peter was Pan, he was just a boy. But of course the question is, how did he become the boy who never grew up? This show will give us the answers.
Peter and the Starcatcher, a grown-up's prequel to Peter Pan and winner of 5 Tony Awards. A tale filled with magic, romance, comedy, and adventure. The New York Times says it's the most exhilarating Broadway storytelling in decades, and Entertainment Weekly calls it absurdly funny. Don't miss Peter and the Starcatcher.
In March, we bring one of the classics of the American musical theater, Lerner and Loewe's Camelot. Based on T.H. White's novel, The Once and Future King, it tells the story of King Arthur, Guinevere and Lancelot, and of course, the Knights of the Round Table. The day after St. Patrick's Day, we bring a show which is not really a musical, but it's more of a Broadway attraction. It's called Women of Ireland. It features incredible Celtic and Irish musicians, a world-class dance troupe, and some of the finest vocal performers coming out of Ireland today. We close the series with the big Broadway smash hit, Sister Act, the musical. And let's face it, who doesn't love seeing nuns singing and dancing?
'Cause nothing's as hot as when you grew with me. And when you strut your stuff and do your thing, I just can't help surrendering. You're so strong, you're so sweet, you're what makes me complete. I just worship at your feet. Take me there.
I'm really excited that we're able to bring all these great shows to our community. I hope after you've had a chance to take a look at this sneak peek, you'll see that there's at least one, but maybe all of these shows that appeal to you. We've got several Broadway packages available, and the more shows you buy, the more you save. So I hope to see you at the theater.